Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. We're back. You know, I'm wearing my hair. It seems like the older I'm getting, my hair is going to the back of my head. Oh, Lord Jesus, what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? I try everything, but this is me, and I like being me. I like me. I like my locks grow long in the back, but I keep cutting them. And because just in case I need to wear a wig. And I just want my front to grow out. But anyway, y'all bear with me when I go through these looks. Please bear with me. Is it okay?
Yes.
All right. Now, with that being said, you know, someone asked me to read about Jaguar Wright. And I was like intimidated a little bit. And I was like, I don't know, because I don't want her coming for me. So, but I thought about it. She's a celebrity. She's a YouTube celebrity. I would say she's a YouTube sensation. That's what I would say. And why not? So I want to do a reading on Jaguar Wright. The person asked. I gave a soft decline, but I thought about it. She'll always go down for the girl. No, that's Tasha K. But her and Tasha K have beef. Why not do a quick reading on her? So,
and Jaguar Wright is always claiming she's exposing the truth and keeping it 100.
And I believe that she is, but I believe Jaguar Wright embellish a lot of stuff. However, she's right when she's right. I just don't know how she know all these things. I think Jaguar Wright be in the things be reading and studying and doing that, and with her little intuition, be putting A and B and C and D together, and then go X, Y, Z, and then K, M, N, what it K, L, K, L, how you say L, M, O, K.
K-L-M-N-O-T.
Yeah, she goes through the alphabet. And then when that don't work, she got A-E-I-O-U. And then she goes sometime Y. But things she say are true. But some things she say you have to say. How's she getting this?
Yeah.
How's she noticed? Because now her thing is she going for Jay-Z. And why not?
Yes.
Why
she
not?
She gives me Tokyo Tony vibes.
Yes. And you know we like them both.
Yes.
They are so loud and
they're so
unapologetic. They don't care. And that's what they have the strength of men.
Yes.
Like I would never be able to speak or say those things that they say so cavalier and so open. Well, anyway, I'm going to do a quick reading on Jaguar Wright. Someone asked, and as a reader, I have to read on everything. What I want to know, I don't know. First of all, what kind of person is she?
Okay.
This will tell us. It says here that she likes to party, like she likes to have fun. Okay. I don't know. I'm just telling you what the cards say. Everything I say, allegedly.
Yes.
So if Jaguar Wright get this, I'm just reading the cards.
Yes, we are.
I ain't fussing. I ain't coming for no trouble. However, I'm so small on the totem pole, she won't even know who I am. However, but Tiffany had said something that made a lot of things make sense. She says that when you talk about her or any celebrity, all what we say gets back to her because they have a feed to let them know what's going on about them. I didn't know that. So if I said anything about Oprah, if she's going to know that I was one of them people talking about her. So anyway, here I see that overall she's a jolly person. Like she's a person that know how to have a good time.
Okay.
That's what the cards say. Also, and she's a sun sign, so she's very bright. She has a very bright exterior. Baby Crone, what do you have? Also, I see here, she's very airy, and I think that she strikes, and I think that sometimes she strikes, and maybe she even strikes without thinking.
Okay.
Or strike with no feeling. You know what I mean? This is like a kid with a sword. And as you see, it's up in the air and she's ready to swing. And she doesn't care if she's speaking. This is what she feels. What do you have for her?
Yes. Well, first off, Jaguar Wright is 46 and a Taurus.
Okay.
Explains a lot.
Very earthy, very strong-minded, very stubborn.
Now, the card that I have for her, I found this very interesting that the mate card had came out when you said that she likes to party or be around others.
She's a person, I don't want to say she likes to party. I just want to be facing. She's just a person that likes to have a good time.
Yeah, she likes to have a good time, and we can see that with a mate. She's always paired up with somebody, hanging out, chilling, doing something. Yes.
Yep, there's another one. She's relishing right now. excuse me, right now, what she's doing, she's relishing in it. She finds joy in this, exposing people, being on the show. All of this. She's in her judge. She's enjoying this. This is giving her popularity. This is making her infamous for this. Famous, but infamous for being a tattletale and speaking on this. But she doesn't care. And we need people like that to keep us woke.
Mm-hmm.
And herself, she's strong, very strong person. She's got a very, very strong, she's got a very strong disposition. She really cares about her money. And she does this because she probably making money off of it also. So this is somebody who's very strong. She's a very strong, grounded woman when it comes down to her finances.
Yes,
she's not no fool. Finances mean a lot to her, and she will work it until there's not a penny left to be made. Go ahead, baby Crone.
No,
I'm just reading the cards.
Just saying that she's a Taurus, and that's an earth sign. So these are also qualities dear to a Taurus: finances, material wealth, and anything physical.
Anything physical of the earthly realm.
Tangible, anything you can gain from and basically thrive off of.
That's right. What do you have?
The next card that I have, which I'm going to presume is her block, the way I'm going to be set.
Her block is she's snakish.
Yes, she does.
She's conniving. She's conniving. She's snakish. Like I said, the sword. She's air. She thinks, but she's earthy. She's got dirt in her. She's earth, And when you get her, she know how to what? Kick up dirt.
Yes, she does.
So what I see there, she can be a snake, not somebody to trust. If the going gets going, she gonna get gone. There is no mercy, according to the snake.
Yes.
Also, I see a cup. I see that she suffered great loss.
Okay.
Very great loss. Very great loss. And baby Crone, I see you could read it, but I gotta say something. And I think that she wear a mask. I think she hides it. I think that she hides it. It's like two people. You got that earthy person, but then you got that other person that's sad and goes into a depression. I don't know. I'm just reading cards. And I think that she has suffered some kind of great loss.
I mean, that is also fair to earth signs in general. I am so sorry for you earth signs out there. But earth signs can tend to deal with what they call melancholy. Okay. Because the weight of the earth
is heavy
and they can feel it, and therefore it's going to drag them down. And because earth is dry and doesn't have like the emotions like that, they can really get bogged down in their emotions and not see the other side of things.
Absolutely. And the bottom card for her, I see very emotional, but she tries to hide a lot of her emotions. She's good with telling what's going on, but when it comes down to herself, she kind of like.
I could see that. You hardly hear her talk about herself.
Yeah, no, because she's so busy talking about everybody else, exactly. And I don't blame her. So another quick reading on her. What do you have?
I don't know if she's married, got some type of relationship, or committed to something.
Maybe she's in a committed relationship.
Yeah, true. She could be, or committed to exposing the truth with her snakish ways and her two-facedness, because she just buddy with everybody.
Not everybody. Who she buddy with, and who she don't. Whoever's going to give her a platform to vent, guess what? She's going to vent.
That's true.
I also see here is I see the Seven of Swords, and this is Aquarius. So when I think of Aquarius, it's an air sign.
Yes.
And not only is air, it's high. So she thinks she's high-minded. So she's high-minded, and she don't mind. This is somebody who's taking something or doing something and trying to get away with it. She's a type of person, she don't care. Okay. She'll take the information. She gonna run with it. So if anybody out there don't want her to know, don't tell her. What you have?
Yeah, that's true. All right, the next card I'm going to pull.
And I'm reading mildly on her too.
Yes, you are. We have the flowers to represent somebody endearing.
Right.
But remember, she's the snake, and she has the two-facedness to her. So don't believe these flowers. She comes with sincerity.
Okay.
And like, I love you as a friend because these are red roses. But really, in the end, roses have thorns and they're going to prick you.
I want
Kind
to,
of like a snake.
yeah, I want to know, does she have any mental disorder?
That would be very interesting.
Yes, I see judgment. And when I see judgment let me know that it clouds itself inside the purple roll, which means that part of you, their weakness, they don't want you to see.
Okay.
But all at the same time, judgment tried to be fair, but not wanting you to see the interworkings of themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you have judgment, but underneath the robe, remember, it's because of it carries not this card, but it carries what is it? The sword.
Who are we talking about?
Judgment.
Oh, okay, yes.
Like
sword.
Judge, it carries the sword and it carries something, but it has on the robe. It's a major arcana. And in that is under the purple robe is where the secret things are. So that's judgment. And her judgment is her life.
Yes.
She doesn't really talk about her life. At least I don't follow her. I don't follow her, but she's just there. And so, you may follow someone and she's on and you listen and for a little bit or whatever. So what I know about her is what I told you. Very little. Yes. Again, I asked if she had yes. And because of this, it just seemed like somehow I see a great loss. I don't know, but I see a great loss. I don't know what that is, but I definitely see sorrow.
Okay.
What do you have?
I actually have a question.
Yes.
My question is, how does Jaguar Wright feel about her kids?
Her kids?
Yes, or I'll say her child.
Does she have children? I don't even know that. Are you sure?
Yes, because I remember there was some whole beef back and forth between her and Tasha K about how they treat their children.
See, this is why I don't like to know nothing. See, because it gets in the way of a reading. Right. See why? That's why. I would rather ask, but because I'm going on what somebody else said, that's why you should have said that in the beginning.
Got you.
Because you don't even know if that's true. That's why I said the least you know. But baby Crone is in learning. She's doing good, actually. She's doing very good.
All right, there's a video from 6 years ago where allegedly Jaguar Wright has posted a video celebrating her son's 16th birthday. And that was 6 years ago. We're in 20.
That's all you got? Something from 6 years ago?
Yes, but that
I can't hold that. That's got to. Do they have a picture of him? Do they have a picture of her and her son? No, see, that's why I can't do it. Let's drop that.
Okay.
Let's move on. This is why say what you know up front, but I don't like doing that. You see why now?
Yes.
You learned the lesson.
Right. Well, it was Jaguar Wright, though. I just can't remember.
She could have a child. I don't know.
Wright.
But you just said she have a 16-year-old. I didn't know. How old did you say she was?
46.
Wow. I didn't know she was that old.
Yes.
So what else how is her love life?
Yes, that's a good question.
I think I see here Pentacles. That means whatever she sets her mind to do, she does it. She's very strong-willed. I see that her past drag her out. In her relationship, I think that they may have maybe a turmoil or whatever, but I definitely see that but I see here with the pentacle of a page, I see that she moved forward. She acts on what she thinks and what she feels, which could be a good thing. However, I think that her past precede her. I think that even if she go forward, I think she gets pulled back in her past, and that could affect her relationship. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. But she's very earthy. She's earth-minded, but I think her past, whatever that is, whatever this is something that clearly she's not over. She's doing good because I see cards that are not in her favor. Yep, again. So I see another card that maybe she may just wander off, want to be by herself, become very distant. I really don't know. The cards are saying, I don't want to say she have a mental disorder, but I can say it just seems like she starts with moments of darkness. Like she go through some really dark moments about something in her past, something that she lost, whatever that it could be, a mother, father, it could be a love. I don't know, but I definitely see that. What do you have?
You know, I was trying to make sense because I was pulling a card. I was trying to pull a card to represent her. How does she feel? What happened in her past that could be making her feel this way now that she can't get over it. And I was a bit stumped when the polar bear came out.
Because that's so loving and nurturing.
Right, that's so nurturing.
And defend and to take care of.
So I'm like, why would that be a problem of something that she couldn't get over? Maybe she couldn't let go of something.
Maybe she's having a hard time letting go.
Right, but then
or being a mother bear or whatever.
Yeah, and then we had the time come out, which is
maybe in time she's doing better.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe time she wasn't where she used to be.
Yep.
You know.
Then we had the tower, which represented isolation, which is where she is now.
Or it could represent a moving up.
Okay.
It could mean a separation, or it could be financially we moving up in the world. It could mean that financially she moving up. It could mean that also.
Okay, I like that.
Now, how you want to read them now?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, that was very good to represent how her past is affecting her to this day.
It definitely, her past is definitely, this is a major arcana. This came out. This is the page. She had judgment. There's a lot of things, and there's a lot of things that Jaguar don't want to accept either. She has a hard time accepting. You see this? She leaves, but there's just some things that is hard for her. And I think they are triggers for her. Whatever they are, Jaguar knows. I don't know. Is she a nice person?
Okay.
It says here fleeting. She could be nice. She could be mean. It just depends on that's fire. And she's already strong earth.
Yes.
So we see fire. And that fire lets me know that she will spit arrows of truth. She don't care. So that, in a sense, would make her loving, but bearing those hours of truth can make her hated all at once.
Yes.
Is her life in any danger because of the truth that she spews? I see a sword. I think it could be. What do you have?
Well...
life in danger as people may hate her, may wish ill will towards her. I definitely see a sword. However, I see a victory because it doesn't stop her from speaking what she calls the truth. Right. So in that sense, it is still water. It is still land. So yes, she does have enemies. So, but I see victory.
Right. Her emotions are fleeting, like you was talking about earlier, and they can control her. And just going back to the mask, that's why you would probably see different phases.
She could be up, down. You don't know what you're going to get with her. And I really think it's because of something in her past. Something triggered her. Like I want to know, I know she was a singer, but I never heard her sing. I mean, I didn't know. I've seen her, they show glimpses, and I don't follow her because I think she's so, what's the word? Intense.
That is true.
She's intense.
Very.
She's more intense than Tasha K.
Honestly.
And Tasha K is intense but funny.
Yes.
She's intense and just intense. Yes. Right. Because she's now true. She's like what's his name? Cat Williams, who's intense, but he's funny. You know.
Yeah.
So what else we have? What else you want to ask about her?
We had I had the birds to represent, funnily enough, you're just like you did mention that she could have enemies surrounding her. Remember, everything we do say is allegedly. However, I feel as though the birds is also showing that as well. It's because it's around the company and people who she keeps. And Jaguar Wright just happened to be the stork when I picked her out, which is a type of bird. So that dish, and remember, we had the Three of Cups to come out to also represent. Jaguar Wright. And because of that just shows you the people that she keeps within her environment, and also the people that could talk about her, or also the same people that.
But you know what else I get about those birds? I think people are always talking about her, but I don't think that her friend circle is close. Like, I don't think she have a lot of friends because of that.
Okay.
I think she has to be careful who she let in her friend circle.
She better.
That's what I pick up. And what would be the last card?
The last card will be, Will she ever get her beef settled with Tasha K?
The bottom line is, I don't know if she ever will get her beef settled with Tasha K, but I think that maybe she may find peace within herself one day.
Okay. I like that.
Whatever that may be, let me make sure. Yes. It just seemed like through counseling, talking it out, because her cards are filled with pentacles. So right now, I think she's doing financially, I think she's doing pretty decent. And I think that what she's doing is making her famous, and she's got to be getting paid.
Especially coming on these interviews. She's
got to be doing something. And I definitely see her with people. She's got probably people to tell her what's going on. I don't see her alone, whether it's a therapist, whether it's an agent, whether it's a secretary. I definitely see that she has people that have her best interests at heart, that she share business with, or she does business. Like I said, I don't know Jaguar. Everything I say is allegedly. Yes. And the overall end for Jaguar, what will that be?
Okay.
It's a burden. The overall end is that her life is a burden.
Yikes.
Whatever that is, that's just what it ends with. A struggle for whatever she's struggling, whatever she's doing, whether you look at it as a burden or whether you look at it as a struggle. But she is earth. She is not going to give up. And if you ask me, I think she wouldn't have it no other way. I think she's earth, and she like kicking up that dirt, even though she gets dry.
Yes.
And I think that she needs water. And in this cards, do I see water?
When you do see water, it's not very fun.
I don't.
Chariot in the 5 of Cups.
Yeah. So
the 10 of Cups is pretty positive.
But that's not a water card. It's a Pisces, but it's also it's Venus. Yeah. So you're right. So she's getting water, but maybe sometimes when she get in the huff, it'd probably be a lot that she needs. That's not. What do you think?
Yeah, and then I also forgot the 9 of Cups was right there.
Where is it?
It's right underneath the 3 of Cups, which also represents her too. Yeah,
this is water too. Yeah, so we definitely see water, but the water I see is sorrowful water.
It is
sadness, like she cried, like she's had a hard life, or something devastating happened, or either she just had a hard life, maybe with a person. I have no idea what it is, but I can only tell you what I see. But overall, I see that life is a struggle for whatever this or that may be. Only Jaguar Wright knows, and those around her. It's a struggle. Life can be a burden, maybe because of the two-face or the two moods that she goes through that seems to kind of like dominate her life. And I think that, but overall, is she a sweet person? Okay. Is she, in spite of all of that, is she a sweet person? It's the Wheel of Fortune.
Yes, it's what day you catch her
It's just what day you catch her on. So that means no. But she can be, depending on what day you catch her on and who it is.
Oh, okay.
That's how we'll lead that.
Yes.
What do you think?
I like that.
You like that? Mm-hmm. That's our reading on Jaguar Wright. We hope you liked it. Name go down at the bottom.
Yes.
And I hope that when she sees it, if she sees it, that she won't find no fault. I just read the cards. And I think she gets that because she's smart enough to get that. And besides, in the scheme of things, I'm not nobody that could harm her or hurt her or do anything to her. And I think this was a pretty good read about her, right? Yeah. So with that being said, good luck, Jaguar. We rooting for you. Yeah. With that, sunflowers.